Hello and welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine and this is going to be the November reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to get additional messages. Also keep in mind these readings are general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I also, hold on, as the plane is going by. I also may be describing you or the person that you're dealing with. Switch the energies around as it may fit to your situation. I also do not discriminate in my readings because I deal with a lot of shadow work from the masculine and the feminine. And again, masculine and feminine stand for energy, not gender. But again, I give it guidance towards people who were on the receiving end of the crap and who were dishing it out. So again, apply it as they may fit to you. And if it doesn't fit, don't force it to fit. You probably should be glad it doesn't. There's always drama here. If you would like a personal reading, all the information is below. If you would like to support the channel, please hit the like button, share, subscribe. Also hit the notifications button to be notified when new videos come up. Leave comments. Let me know how it resonates. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, donations are greatly appreciated. You also can find out how to do that below. Now, in light of the full moon in Taurus, which is all about, releasing, change, stepping up to the plate, etc., I decided to do a success spread this month for all the different signs to try to see what we need to let go of in order to become better or to have better. So I thought it was fitting. First card here represents the central issue. This card represents the current challenge or obstacle. This card represents the underlying or hidden factors that you need to be aware of. This card represents the people, new ideas, or things that can help you. This card represents the actions needed to improve your chances for success. And we start off here with the fork in the road. So again, this is about direction, new paths being formed, old ones, leaving them behind, making choices in regards to our life, what direction we want to go in, etc., etc. Now let's see. Fork in the road, number 13. Essential meanings, time to make a decision. Considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. The Oracle's message, every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left or by choosing right? Will you take the road less traveled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroads. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich, meaningful experience, even if it's full of shite, because it's going to teach you something, good, bad, what have you. Relationship message, you've reached a moment of truth in the evolution of your relationship. Which will you choose? To open up to the possibility of love or to remain isolated? To go deeper and commit to mutual passion or to walk away? This is a time to take responsibility for your truest desire and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do, invest and give, then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice. Well, I don't know. Of course, we all can look back and be like, we made wrong choices. But I guess if we look from the spiritual perspective, going through that lesson, having change happen within, even the bad choice, led to hopefully making a right choice at this juncture, right? If you move forward with a relationship, know that it will be based in truth and authenticity. So again, it's up to you how you showing up and how you allowing other people to show up. Like I said, know what you're dealing with. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone. Again, watch out for those codependent things, fears of being alone, jumping from relationship to relationship, settling for less than, treating people as means to an end. Again, whatever side of the coin you fit, or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity of genuine connection. This includes, again, running away from real love because, again, we don't want to show up differently. We're afraid to let go of those behavior patterns that we thought worked for us in the past, but rarely have they worked, because if they had worked, you probably wouldn't be in the situation you're in now. So it's about, stepping up to the plate, again, showing up for ourselves, and showing up for in whatever situation that we're engaging in, so that we can have genuine connections with people, right? All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships. Regardless of the decision you make, it will place you on the path to a truer experience of the heart. So again, it'll either lead you something good or lead you into another bad situation that's going to, again, reveal the truth even more. If we have to keep repeating, such is the choice. Prosperity message: you've come as far as you can on this part of your journey, and now you're faced with a choice. Inherent in this choice is the need for change, for evolution, and for a bettering of your circumstances. Narrow it down to just a single question: who do I need to become? And what do I need to believe in order to live a life of prosperity? Answer honestly and from the heart. Then the decision about which way to go will be effortless. Know that abundance is all around you. Choose to see it, and it will be easier to settle on a direction. For the way will be made clear by your intuition, which knows how to steer you towards your well-being. Protection message: indecision is extremely frustrating and will lead to anxiety, loss, and confusion. At this juncture, you can't remain in place without losing your way altogether. Avoid the tendency to let others choose for you, which amounts to subtle refusal to take responsibility. Don't give your power away, not even to this oracle. By not making a choice, you are making a choice, for which you must be accountable. If that choice leads to undesirable circumstances, take heart. Spirit never tires of giving you second chances. People might, but Spirit doesn't. You can always start again once you've learned this valuable lesson. So whatever it is, 'tis time, my dear. And the lesson obviously involves some pain, betrayal, some regret, some controlling behaviors, or not being in control of our lives. This is also about, new beginnings. Either we got played for a fool, or we feel like we've made foolish choices. Again, now we're having regrets. Or this is about gaining control over our life, and being willing to step on a new path, right? Learning from the past, because there's two cups still here. Two cups being the Two of Cups could be a soulmate relationship that's waiting for you if you stop focusing on this. Make the choice to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Ten of Swords, the end of a painful situation. Of course, it's the 10. So that's why they're saying it's time to make a choice now. This is the ending. We either leave this shit behind, this way of being, this situation, whatever it is, and be willing to, again, get some control over our lives, and step out into a new way of being, new paths, again, learning from our mistakes. Sudden unexpected failures or disasters. So again, a lot of people are being hit with a tower moment now. Again, if we sit too long and not make any decisions, the universe will come in and do it for you. If they really want you to, get it in gear, get out of this repetitive pattern. No mercy or warning, it crushes you. Incredible hurt, shock from betrayal or someone you trusted, again, or situations that you trusted in that turned out to bite one in the ass. possible victim or martyr mentality. So again, we are where we are due to our own choices. So again, it's about learning from them, not being in the victim mentality or the shoulda, woulda, couldas, or whatever it is, or self-sacrificing, or whatever, however you have been showing up. Like it says, it's time to end that because you're perhaps been betraying yourself, betraying other people, um, and just allowing for painful situations to keep reoccurring. So we're needing to again make the choice. Um, Difficult endings, loss, pain, or release, you know. And for some, maybe you put your interest last and suffer the results. Again, could have been betrayed, used, taken advantage of, whatever it is. Or again, this is what we've done to people. But now having a new awareness and positive sense of relief that something new is coming after. So again, but it's just making the choice to walk on that new path. The final ordeal. No more pain will come to you from this source. That is it. If we change, we get what we allow or what we put out. So it gets better from here if you pick yourself up and reflect again, living and learning. You know what I'm saying? Central issue is the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. In the upright, it's fours talk about foundations, holding on to something, even sometimes out of fear. A lot of masculines were holding on to codependent situations and they weren't changing, they weren't growing, they were just stagnant and showing up the same way. And they feared letting go of that karmic situation, but maybe the universe came in and Tower moment happened and they got no choice now but to let that go and to make a choice. How are we going to show up now? How are we going to be different? This is about self-protection for the good or for the bad. Greed, stinginess, again, operating if we were being too selfish, or this is being haunted by fear of poverty that compels you to be materialistic. Again, a lot of masculines who were in the hobosexual category, again, entering into relationships, running from themselves, not wanting to show up for themselves, looking to stay in comfort zones, in it for material reasons, and not really based in love or fears of being alone or whatever that wounding was. Trying to hold on to that. But again, perhaps the universe has come in and said, enough, get the lesson, apply it. And the universe is really trying to get people to awaken to their own bullshit and to the bullshit of other people, and no longer settling for being less than or settling for accepting less than what they deserve or being who they can become. And they're trying to get people to elevate, as a collective. They're wanting people to again see the truth and the meaning behind why all things happen. No more wearing rose-colored glasses, no more being in denial about, again, the way that we are or things that we accept, so that, again, we can become better. We can evolve. It's time, right? Extremely defensive and self-protective, materially and emotionally, fearful of opening up or trusting people for some. Keeping tight rein on our cash. So again, some people, they might be needing to make some kind of move, maybe something is ending, so they've been holding on to money, trying to prepare for that. Or fearful again of speaking up, saying something. Fear of the pain that it might cause, in this, ending. But of course, with the ending comes the beginning, as we had the Fool there. Don't sit in the woes. There's still new opportunities that lie ahead. You just have to see it from that perspective. Or maybe we're spending too much and needing to get better hold on our finances. So again, money issues, foundation, practical matters. And need to examine what you may need to give up so that you can have more, right? Loosen your hold on your need for security or stability. Step outside your comfort zone, especially again if you're in situations for the wrong reason. You know, need-based, wounding-based, fear-based. It's karma. A lot of people got that financial karma, especially a lot of feminines too, but the financial codependency, entering into relationships again to be taken care of, or not for real love reasons. It's an important step in your personal development to again learn this lesson and get out of this repetitive way of being, to again be the fool, gain some control, be the ruler of your kingdom, not in a negative way, but just self-governing, you know, getting check on those devil energies, those toxic ways of being, self-sabotatory or hurtful to others, or however it falls for you. But it's time again for change. It's time to step up. Queen of Swords in the reverse is the current challenge or obstacle. So either this is you or the person you're dealing with. Again, male, female, doesn't matter. In the reverse, this is somebody who's, you know, resentful, may come across as a little cold, detached, emotionally unavailable. Perhaps somebody cut somebody out, or again, you're cutting people out. Need to use your head more to gain better clarity. Again, if this is you, need to refocus your goals and your direction. Again, someone who could be devoid of emotion or compassion for others. So again, maybe this is a lesson that we've learned as we were being that way, or we were dealing with somebody who was like that. Loses one's support base and alienates oneself. Again, losing relationships, perhaps due to bad behavior. Or again, we cutting people out because of that's how they were treating us. Someone who can be intolerant and mean, narrow-minded. Again, only seeing your view, but maybe we're needing to turn around and see that there's a different view, a different perspective that we can take in learning from whatever experience that we've been going through. Again, the energy that we bring and the energy that we allow. This is also cutting away or clearing. So either this is happening to us, or this is us cutting and clearing away things that no longer serve, painful situations, karmic situations, ways of being, whatever it is. And again, being at that fork in the road where we're going to have to make a choice to continue on the way that we've been going, or to show up differently and see what that brings us, right? Or again, if there could be, you know, fear of opening up to somebody who's cut us out, someone that we've hurt or betrayed, or vice versa. Underlying hidden factors that you need to be aware of. Three of Cups in the reverse. So this is again an affair. Third party situations. Either this is what caused the pain and the hurt and the ending, or for someone to cut us out of out of their lives, or cut someone else out. We're cutting them out, I should say, because we've discovered this. Or again, we're having regrets over betraying someone, cheating on someone. You know what I'm saying? This is also speaks about, you know, in the upright, it's about celebration, friendship, creativity, community, you know, reunions. But, you know, it could be a not coming together with someone, or again, stifled creativity. Again, if we're unsure about what we're trying to manifest for ourselves in our lives, career wise, self growth wise, relationship wise, lost touch with close friends. So again, maybe somebody cut us out um, due to, you know, certain behaviors, or again, we're cutting people out. Um, Overindulgence. So I don't know if people are drowning their sorrows in the Reno or doing whatever, but we're needing to kind of clean up that energy. But again, third party, infidelity, cheating. So, Lord, people don't understand. I mean, you live it, I live it, we all live it. But being a reader and taking on everybody's stories, these readings are always so, you know, there's definitely a heaviness that always comes with this. But again, we're trying to change that now, right? We're trying to get out of this heaviness, these repeating patterns, these betrayals, even betraying ourselves, you know, in the long run. Um, Represents the people, new ideas, or things that can help you. We got the hangman. So obviously this speaks about ideas, a way of looking at things, right? Because it's the hangman in the reverse. Indecision, again, delay. So they say you can't sit forever. You got to make a choice. Making a choice is going to help you, right? Making a decision. No more delaying. Need to see things from a different perspective. Temporary suspension for a need to reflect, knowing that something needs to change. So again, this is about perspective. Change in viewpoints. Being a willing victim, again, self-sacrificing to accomplish higher goals, but feeling like you get nothing in return. So again, if that's the case, if we've been finding ourselves dealing with somebody who lied, who cheated, who, you know, whatever, no more trying to hold on to things like that. Time to let that go. Learn from that. Cut out the shit that needs to be cut out. See the bigger lesson in things. Make a choice to walk a different path, to show up differently. Right? Putting off making a decision. So we need to stop doing that. This is about no movement or resolution, stagnation, basically. Loss of faith, a need to restore that. A need to be at peace. This is also being preoccupied with the self or unwilling to compromise, acting selfish, arrogant, and disengaging. So again, depending on which side of the coin that you're falling on here, you know, perhaps the lesson is learning that we need to not be selfish. If we were the one who was doing the lying, the cheating, and holding on to situations, you know, for the wrong reasons, whatever it is, it's about, again, seeing that. It's about stalling the inevitable. So knowing that, again, we're at a 10, we're at the fork in the road. You can't keep putting this off. This either showing up differently, lest we find ourselves in another karmic situation, repeating it until we learn. But there needs to be a renewed sense of faith, like the Fool, in the ability to live and learn, the ability to move forward, to show up differently, to have better things than what we've had. It's the catalyst of what's to come. You know, but it's about, again, taking on a different viewpoint of the situation. So whatever side of the coin you fell on represents the action needed to improve your chances of success. So the Eight of Pentacles is about doing the work, putting in the work into yourself, into your career, into your relationships, whatever it is. It's about paying attention to whatever details you may have been overlooking, and again, being different, knowing what's worth putting in work and effort into. And first and foremost, it's always in yourself. Self-love, self-respect, self-improvement, as within, so without. Right? You want to attract better partners, better situations, you need to first become better. Right? Focus on all one's energy on something. Having determination, about to experience a change or a new beginning in work, education, or finance. Determined to master a new skill. Diligence, hard work, applying oneself. Perseverance and taking initiative. Making changes for better outcomes. Encouragement to forge ahead. Success through perseverance and initiative as opposed to luck or generosity of others. Like I said, no handouts, no codependent situations. It's time that we put the work and effort into ourselves, right? That's where we're going to see the most abundance here. Dedication, focus, patience, working on yourself, again, to become the best version of you. You know, don't lose sight of the bigger picture here. Unhappy with current state, knowing that you need to make changes. But again, it's getting that hustle on to do it. What advice do you have for, who's Scorpio? Yes. What advice do you have for Scorpio in November? Ah! What advice do you have for Scorpio in November? Parents. The divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. Again, childhood wounding. What did love look like to me as a child? We repeat what we see. Recognizing again the patterns within ourselves, our past relationships. How is that similar to the way our parents were, or our mother was, or our father, whoever was the primary caregiver, whatever role models that you had for that. Again, repeating the patterns, betraying ourselves, settling for less than, always finding ourselves, you know, with regrets. It's about, again, seeing things from a different perspective, knowing, again, that the work starts within us first. Releasing our fears, renewing our faith, trying to find our joy and our happiness again. No longer losing relationships or find ourselves where we got to cut people out due to, you know, shady shit. It's about healing that wound within. What other lesson do you, what other advice do you have for Scorpio? Cancel, clear, delete. Say, clear it out. Use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Again, stinking thinking, low self-esteem. That'll keep you entering into shitty relationships. You know, it's time to again heal. What other advice do you have for Scorpio? Throat chakra. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. So, stand in one's integrity. Speak your truth. Manifestation power, your spiritual gifts and natural abilities. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. So again, try to think positive as you embark on this new phase, this new part of the journey. Again, live and learn. Once you know better, you do better. You know, manifest the life that you want. Don't settle for less than. from anybody. Don't settle for being less than your highest and best, right? What other advice do you have for Scorpio in November? What other advice do you have for Scorpio? Meditation brings answers. As the hangman is here, it's going within. You already know. You know, but they say acceptance is the last stage in grief. As we're grieving over our situation and wow, I find myself here again, or whatever it is, acceptance, accepting again our own roles in situations. We get where we are due to our own choices. So now it's about having awareness, understanding, so that we can make better choices, right? And no more of that stuff. What other advice do you have for Scorpio? What other advice do you have for Scorpio? Success. You know, move towards success. Put in the work and effort. Like it says, the best investment you can make is in yourself. You know, become whole within yourself. And then you'll naturally attract. And not to say that you won't attract shit too, because again, this is life. But focus on thinking positive. Know that you can have success. Know that you can manifest the life that you want. You know, all you have to do is think about how you're going to put that plan into action. What do you need to work on? What do you need to let go of? What do you need to heal? Make the choice that's going to lead you down a road of success, right? What other advice do you have for Scorpio? In regards to, oh, we have this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. What other advice do you have for Scorpio? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So for some, you might be trying to reconcile with somebody, okay, who you might think could be the one. But again, you're needing to face this person who perhaps cut you out. You're fearful of opening up due to past betrayals, cheating, you know. No, but the thing is, you got to put in the effort. You have to see things from the bigger picture. Let the ego fall away. Speak your truth. Recognize what caused you to behave the way that you did in the first place. That childhood wounding. Try to heal that part. Try to start believing in yourself. Try to have renewed faith in yourself, that this is an opportunity for a new beginning, a new way to show up. You know, this time we can have success, but again, it depends on us, the efforts that we put in. Or for some who were hurt by somebody, again, healing that, cutting people out that need to be cut out, seeing things from a different perspective, having renewed faith and hope in yourself that you can have better. The Two of Cups is there. Perhaps it's somebody coming in that could be the one, and that you had to go through this experience in order to prepare for that. Because again, two broken halves don't make a whole, and you have to be energetically aligned with whoever is coming in. So if we're still in a broken place or showing up the same way, we just attract more karmic situations. If we live and learn, and we show up differently, we attract better situations, ones that could be the one that could lead to success, one that is worth waiting for, right? What other advice do you have for Scorpio? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, especially for the masculines, you know, who were in relationships for codependent reasons because they didn't step up to the plate for themselves, so they were financially dependent on their partner. And now they're needing to put in the work and effort so that they not repeat that scenario over and over again. They need to focus on their career. For some, you know, you might end up coming together with someone who you will also be able to work with, build something with, especially if we got a twin flame situation coming together, or a soulmate that's a life partner. But regardless, a lot of people, masculines, feminines, finances and career is a big thing for everybody. Financial issues are a factor for everybody. Um, but they are playing a role, especially if you've been on the codependent end, mooching. All that stuff is definitely playing a factor in your situation, because again, you don't want to keep showing up the same way, right? You don't want to be with people for the wrong reasons. It's time to again put in the work and effort in building something for yourself so you can be an equal contributor, right? What other advice do you have for Scorpio? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So this is again, for some people, keep working on your stuff. Keep working on you. Stay optimistic. You might meet someone through work. Or again, focusing again on you, building your own stuff. And, love will come in once you've healed through this stuff. And it is safe for you to love, open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. So no matter what you've been through, again, use the wisdom, apply it, but don't let that keep your heart closed. Stay optimistic. What reality check does Scorpio need in November? What reality check does Scorpio need in November? You invested in a hot mess. I'm sure you've already come to see the light. If not, here's the beacon. So whatever the situation was, it was a doozy. And you're coming to realize that. Let that shit go. Holding on to feelings, thoughts, people, situations, mindsets, behavior patterns, etc. that only result in unhappiness, missed opportunities, stagnation, procrastination, and shadow aspects of the ego. Let it go. And keep hope alive, except in this situation, okay? Sorry, but fret not. It's for the best. Live, learn, and let go. Put your focus elsewhere. Put your focus on you. Put your focus on something that you might want to invest in. If it's trying to reconcile with somebody, you needing to free yourself from your current karmic situation. Let it go. Get those aha moments of what is it that you need to change. There's no hope left in this karmic situation, but whatever you're moving towards could bring about success. Stay optimistic. But again, we're needing to realize our own shit, what's not working. Current circumstances most definitely aren't working. What other reality check does Scorpio need in November? You cannot heal, save, or change anyone but yourself. Don't take on another's karma or their need for self-healing. These things must come from within. Watch out for codependency. That's why I said karmic situations, codependent situations, no one's going to heal you and you can't heal them. It has to come from within. The work has to come from within, right? Obsession isn't just a cologne. Give it a rest. Sheesh. Clinging, ruminating thoughts, chasing that which constantly eludes us, or overinvesting in something or someone that offers no return. Toxic behaviors, addictions to people, situations, or ways of being could also be a sign of codependency. So again, we're needing to get the aha moment. And again, realizing what parts of us need to be let go of, what situations we need to let go of, and we're needing to choose a new path. You know, we're needing to choose a new path. And whether you're trying to make things right with someone from the past, but you need to show up differently in order to do that, or we're needing to let go of a situation that was karmic and move forward and be open to meeting someone new, we're needing to do that. But this is about release. Release of fear, release of, you know, viewpoints that have gotten us nowhere. Being honest with ourselves, being honest with other people, and making a choice to go towards happiness, success, and wherever path that leads you. But no more staying stuck, stagnant, no more repeating karmic cycles, same situations, different people, because we're showing up the same. You know? I know it sucks, but it's all part of your evolution. Mine too. It says we all got to deal with it. And on that note, I send you love and light. I wish you healing and luck in regards to this and anything else you might be going through. Again, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. And I do wish you luck, Scorpio. And I hope that the path that you choose will lead you to everything that you're hoping for. Take care. Bye-bye.